So we're so happy to see everyone here today for our featured webinar. Let's begin with these great comments from our wonderful participants during our last featured webinar, which was on educational technology, which we did last Wednesday. All right, so we have one from Kalai. Thank you for sharing new ideas. We've just finished the MOOC about educational technology. This is a huge help. So that's wonderful. We're so glad that you were able to join us for the webinar and that you also participated in the MOOC. All right, the next one from Maria. Wonderful, much needed webinar during the quarantine as we are doing online teaching mostly by using technology. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Let's see, Abdul says, it's really interactive, informative, and helpful for me as I'm already doing online courses on using tech in English language classes. Many thanks. So thank you so much for that wonderful comment, Abdul. And one more, Sandra says, thank you for the tools. They provide us an overview of the use of technology in our classroom. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your wonderful comments. We hope that you will continue to do so today in this exciting webinar on online learning. And we hope to be able to share some of your comments in our next webinar, which will be on May 6th. So here's a little bit about what to expect. Each session is about 60 minutes long and is often related to an American English e-teacher massive open online course or to a Teacher's Corner theme on the American English website. The presenter will present the material and I, as your host, will ask questions and make comments as well. But we really hope to hear from you, our audience, so that we can address your ideas and experiences. Please do share your thoughts and comments in the comments or in the chat. When our session comes to a close in about an hour, you'll have an opportunity to receive a digital badge for your participation. At the end of the session, we'll share a link in the comments and at the top of this post. Click on that link and complete a short quiz about today's session. You must answer 2 out of 3 multiple choice questions correctly, and once you've done so, you should expect to receive your badge via email within about a week. We'd also like to announce that American English Live Teacher Development Series 8 begins on May 6th. We will explore teaching reading in the English as a foreign language classroom, communicative language teaching, fun and varied approaches for common grammar topics, and pair work and group work to encourage student-to-student interaction. Be sure to register using the link here on the screen, and we look forward to learning with you again on May 6th. And finally, before we begin, we'd like to share information about our free massive open online course, English for Journalism. Are you curious to know more about the field of journalism, involved with journalism, but want to improve your English skills within this exciting field? Enroll today in our free massive open online course, English for Journalism. Develop skills needed for a career in modern journalism and explore print and digital media through authentic readings and video lectures. Expand your vocabulary and increase your ability to read, research, and develop local and global news stories. Go to the link that we're sharing in the comments and the chat. And this course is going to remain open all the way through July 13th, so we hope you can take advantage of it. And now for today's session, tips for engaging students in online English language learning. Drawing on their research and teaching experience, our presenters will share practical tips for engaging your English language students in ways that improve their learning and make students feel part of a supportive learning community, even while attending classes online. This webinar is an overview of a 3-part series conducted through National Geographic Learning. We hope you'll check out those webinars to learn even more at the link we'll provide in the comments and the chat. And just a quick note about today's webinar. We are going to be sharing various tools and resources that you may be able to use in your classroom. We hope that some of them will be useful for you. But our office here at the Office of English Language Programs does not endorse any of those resources necessarily. We just want to share some of those great resources with you today so that you know what sort of options are there for you. And now we're pleased to introduce our presenters, Drs. Joan, Kang, Shin, and Jered Borup. Joan Shin is an Associate Professor of Education at George Mason University and the Academic Program Coordinator of the Teaching Culturally and Linguistically Diverse and Exceptional Learners Program. Dr. Shin specializes in teaching English as a second language and English as a foreign language to young learners and teenagers, and has provided professional development programs and workshops to EFL teachers in over 100 countries around the world. She's a series editor of National Geographic Learning's Young Learner programs, Welcome to Our World, and Explore Our World, as well as the teen program Impact. She's also an author of the professional development title Teaching Young Learners English. And Dr. Jered Borup is an associate professor in the Division of Learning Technologies at George Mason University. In his current position, he helps to coordinate the learning technologies in schools, master's and certificate programs that are devoted to improving teacher practices in online and blended learning environments. Jered taught history at a junior high school for 6 years and has taught online and blended courses since 2008. He currently researches student support systems in online and blended environments and has published 35 journal articles and 12 book chapters. His book, K-12 Blended Teaching, A Guide to Personalized Learning and Online Integration, can be read or downloaded for free at the link that we'll provide in the chat and the comments. So welcome, Joan and Jered. We're really thrilled and honored to have you presenting with us here today.
Okay, hi everyone. Are you able to see me and hear me?
I am. Sounds good.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you are in the world. I am Joan Kang Shin, and I am excited to be here with my colleague from George Mason University, Dr. Jered Borup. You might have joined our previous webinar series called Breaking Through the Screen, where we shared a dozen tips for engaging students in online English language learning. But if not, don't worry, we'll be sharing some of the main ideas from that series today with you here. So today we're going to provide a framework for thinking about online learning. It's called PIC-RAT, and you'll learn all about it. And we'll be sharing a lot of examples of ways you can apply that new framework to your online teaching. We hope that you can use some of these ideas and principles here throughout the presentation that we're going to share with whoever you're teaching and working and learning with, younger learners, older learners, and in all of your different contexts. So let's begin with a little intro activity. So in the next slide, you'll see that much like this webinar, you could begin one of your classes by checking in with your students to see how they are. And so you could use a feel wheel, because maybe when you ask your students, how are you feeling today? They may say, oh, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm happy. But maybe they could use another word and expand their vocabulary. So let's just do a one-word share. Take a look at the feel wheel if you can see it. And maybe I might feel happy, but I'm going to look at the yellow part, and actually I'm feeling a little playful today for this webinar. So if you have a word that you would like to share about how you feel today, please feel free to share.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Everybody, we'd love to check in with you and find out how you're doing today. So take a look at the feel wheel and let us know. How are you feeling today? Let's see. Fantastic from Echo. Excited from Huawei. Excited. Lots of people are saying excited. That's great. We're excited too. We're so happy and excited to be with you. Sleepy from Aaron. I understand that feeling. Fawn says great and leave, enthusiastic. Happy, thankful, enthusiastic from Aisha, curious. So many wonderful responses. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. So when you're doing this with your students, you could be talking to them, but asking them to share one word in the chat box, maybe one sentence. Some of you wrote a full sentence, excellent. Or perhaps they could even share how they feel with an object. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit hot today, so I might just, show my fan that I got from China. Okay, or picture share. It's just a way to check in with your students when they enter class. And even if you can't do it all audio, they can practice their typing and spelling into a chat box, just like we did here. All right, so let's move on to the next slide, and I'm going to pass it over to my colleague, Jered.
Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to meet with you as well. I have been sheltering in place in my home for about a month now, so I go for long stretches without talking to anybody, and then I talk to thousands of people all at once, so it's always exciting to be here with you. So we are separated, but we are also together online, and this is a great opportunity for us to connect. Same thing with your students. We are separated from them oftentimes, especially now, and so we might feel isolated, but at the same time, we can use technology to really come together and engage with our students and feel connected with them. So moving on. I'm just curious, what do you do to form a sense of community with your students, even though you're not with them in person?
Yeah, great question. We'd love to hear from you, everybody. What are some things that you've done to form a sense of community with your students, even when you're online and not able to join them in person? What do you think, everybody? We'd love to hear some of your wonderful ideas. I know one thing that I've been very thankful for is this webinar platform that we're able to share and learn with all of our teachers here and continue that sense of community. Let's see. I saw one person who said a WhatsApp group, Samuel, great. Forming a Facebook group from Paul. Regular meetings online from Adam. Wonderful. What else? Communicate and listen to them. That's a great point.
Yes.
Share, have a sense of humor from Miguel. And Kang says we have a Facebook group and share our ideas there. So wonderful. Great ideas, everybody. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I love that idea of communicating and listening. So moving on, we're going to be talking about some of those things. I do lots of student interviews. When they're taking online courses, I'll interview them after the course. And I hear things similar to this quite often. So I'll ask, how did it feel communicating with your teacher? And sometimes they'll say, it feels like I'm talking to a robot. We're not robots. We know that we're not robots, but sometimes we communicate in a way that feels robotic to students. And that's especially true when we use text. So we'll see in the next slide that when we're communicating online, we should show ourselves. There's lots of opportunities to add profile pictures or to turn on your video if it's a live session, or to make videos, record videos and send them to students. So one thing that students really want is to see you. If they only see text on a screen, it's harder for them to see you as a real person. So going on to the next slide. I'm just curious, yes or no, have you created videos for your students? So this isn't live videos, this is videos that you've recorded and then sent to them to watch later.
Great, and I'm already seeing lots of people responding with yes, 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 and a few people with no. Have you created videos for your students? And as Jered said, he's talking about videos that are not live, like today's webinar, but a recording that you've shared. So I think we're about 50-50 here. Some people are saying yes, some people saying no. Great, thanks for sharing, everybody.
Yeah, that's excellent. So in the next slide, we're going to see a studio. So here's Joan. We created videos for a MOOC that we developed, and we bought and set up a studio in an empty room on campus. And so oftentimes when we say you should create videos for your students, people think that, oh, I don't have a green screen, I don't have a high-end camera, I don't have good lighting, I don't have helpers. So how am I going to do that? Well, as we see in the next slide, you can create videos with what you already have. So I don't create videos with studios, I create them with my cell phone and with my camera. on my laptop. So as long as you have a camera, you can create a video for your students. And it doesn't necessarily need to be the highest quality, but it needs to have you in it. That's what your students want, is you. So we can see there are some tools that you can use that are totally free that will actually allow you to record your screen and then create a video, and you can be in the corner of there waving to your students or talking to your students. Screencast-O-Matic is a great tool. Loom is a great tool. I just also want to, as a side note, mention we've selected tools that we believe are widely available and that are free. So we don't want you to purchase anything based on this webinar. We want to share free resources for you that are pretty robust. And so Screencast-O-Matic and Loom are tools that we would recommend just kind of looking at, exploring, seeing if it's right for you. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so whenever I talk with teachers and I say you should create videos, I see this look on their face like, oh no, I can't create a video. I can't record myself, because they feel like they have to be perfect. My wife told me not to include this meme that I created, but I thought it might be the best part of the webinar, so I thought I'd throw it in there. So you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be you, and that's the most important thing. So all the ums and ahs are totally fine. Okay, moving on. So we know that we have less than ideal situations. You might not have an office right now. I'm not in it looks like an office, right? I have this nice plant here. I have a lamp in the background. I'm actually in a really messy room in my house, but I try to make it look really nice, look professional. And here we see another person doing the same thing. She was given a keynote speaker opportunity at a conference that was canceled. So she had to do it online. So she set up the ladder, put her laptop on the ladder, and then delivered it as if she were on stage. But at the same time, she had a little boy playing with toys and whispered pretty loudly, don't step on my Legos, mama, in the middle of the keynote to thousands of people. That might happen to me here. I have young children. So it's totally fine. Life happens. We have to be okay with that. And in fact, some people that I've interviewed said that when those things happen, it actually humanizes the presenter. So it can be good. I don't think we should invite those types of disruptions, but when they happen, it's okay. And in the next slide, we'll see another example of a teacher with a 4-month-old daughter. So that baby, the 4-month-old baby, is going to cry when she wants to cry, and that's totally fine. We have to go with the flow. We're all in difficult situations, but we can still try to present ourselves professionally, but also in a humanizing way. It's fine. So moving on. I went back to my YouTube channel to see the very first webcam video that I ever created. So you'll see that this was August 31st, 2010. So about 10 years ago. And you can see how awful that webcam video was, right? I'm backlit. I have a lot of glare on my glasses. I'm kind of looking down at the camera. The laptop is on my lap. The picture in the background is tilted. I'm not presenting myself very professionally. So then fast forward 10 years. This is the video that I recently created for my students. You'll notice that I have some souvenirs from Portugal in the background. I have some books that I really enjoy. I have a picture of my family there. So I set all that up. So we'll see in the next slide that I took 5 minutes to bring my daughter's art center closer to the bookshelf. I set up some lamps. I put my laptop on some toys so that I could look into the webcam. Right now, my laptop is sitting on a stack of books. So you can take 5 minutes to kind of set up something where, as long as you have some good lighting, a lamp facing you or sitting in front of a window, and notice what's in the background, because that's really important as well. So you can kind of play around, use what you have, right? Obviously, not everyone will have all of this equipment, but the equipment that I have could be replaced with simple lamps or stack of books or anything really. Okay, so moving on. The other thing that you can do to form communities is have your students post video comments as well. So there are 2 tools that we would recommend, Flipgrid and EdConnect. Flipgrid is more for K-12, especially kind of younger grades. EdConnect is more for higher education or kind of the upper grades in secondary school. So I'm going to show you just some brief examples of these. In the next slide, we'll see, this is a video that I created to kind of get to know my students a little bit better while we were online. Hey everybody, as we get to know this app, I thought it'd be really good just to have a fun topic to post to. So in this topic, go ahead and post a video that tells a group what's going to help you get through this shutdown. So obviously there's going to be some challenges and some boredom ahead. And so what's going to help you get through those? For me, it's going to be emergency chocolate cake. My wife and I found online a website that had emergency chocolate cake that you can make in a little mug. And since we're in a state of emergency, we've been making it every night. It's not the best chocolate cake, but with enough. So you can see, you can have fun with these videos. You can show students things that you wouldn't have seen otherwise, right? So in the next slide, we'll see everybody how Joan has done that with her students.
All right. So for many teachers who are new to online teaching and learning, they might be worried that they don't have their classroom, they're not going to their school, they don't have all of the resources that they need to be able to teach students. But you could always look at it another way and think about, well, what do I have? What do I have in my house? What are some resources I can use to teach English? So, of course, you can just go around your house and you have many things, right? If you're teaching a unit on food, you'll have food in your house, or a unit on clothes. Perhaps you have toys, tools, things in the kitchen, plates, cups, utensils, pictures, photos in your house, or even lots of books and magazines, and perhaps recycled material like empty cans and bottles and papers. So try to think about what you have, and you can do an activity. In the next slide, I'll tell you about an activity which I would like to call a treasure hunt, thinking about these resources as treasures that you have in your house. So of course, step one is to look at your lesson content and your objectives. Think about what you're going to teach in the next lesson. And then step two, simply go from room to room in your home and look for objects to support your lesson. Right? Check out your bookshelves. Don't forget your closets. So in my closet, I was thinking, okay, if I'm teaching at a university and I'm teaching about job interview skills, maybe I will show what professional clothing is for a job interview. Here you can see I just went into my husband's closet to find an example. Okay, so then once you find things, you can just collect objects to use in your next lesson. I just went around my house with my laundry basket. So in the next slide, you can see that for a unit on toys or even animals, you might go into your kids' rooms if you have kids. Let's take a look at the next slide. And I was excited because when I went to my bookshelf, I found this oldie but goodie, which is Brown Bear. And I realized that, oh, if I went to teach it, I would need a red bird. So I was excited to find this red bird in my daughter's room. All right, the next slide, perhaps, if you are doing, when you're going from room to room, you might forget about random items that you could use in your lesson. So when I was walking from the bedrooms downstairs to the kitchen, I realized, oh, I have a camel here that someone gave me as a gift from Libya. Let me put that in my basket. All right, next slide. Maybe if you have a unit on food, just check out what you have in your kitchen. So in this case, unit on fruits and veggies, I found a fruit bowl and I can use those objects to teach my students. Moving on, you also maybe even have pets in your house. Now, here's me trying to put my corgi Penelope into my laundry basket. Well, that didn't work very well, and pets can be distracting in class. So instead, I was thinking, how can I use my pets? And perhaps taking photos or using photos that you have could be a good option. So let me show you an example of how I just went through. I tried to take a look at all the photos that were on my phone, and I created a story for my students. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So just using photos in my phone, I created this story, and it's called The Story of Sherlock. Once upon a time, there was a puppy named Sherlock. His mommy loved him very much. They worked together. They played together. Then one day, his mommy got married. Now he was part of a family. The children loved him, and he loved the children. But one day, the family adopted another puppy. Her name was Penelope. Sherlock was not very excited about this new puppy. Penelope loved Sherlock, but Sherlock did not like the new puppy. She kept following him around. She took up all his space. Then one day, Penelope wanted to play. Sherlock got angry. They fought and fought until Sherlock realized this was fun. And now they are best friends. And that is the story of Sherlock and Penelope. So, did you like my story?
Looks like a
Well,
lot of people did. We're seeing lots of people share how much they love all of these ideas, and a lot of comments such as, so authentic. These ideas are really great as we need to think of tools that we already have. Using available resources is the best way and very affordable from Saida. Wonderful comments like that. So thanks, Joan.
excellent. All right, so now go check out all of your photos that you have and see if you can make a story for your students. Okay, moving on.
I love that example because we get to know Joan a little bit more. Her students would get to know her a little bit more, but that isn't the purpose, right? The purpose was in learning certain things. And so while we're teaching, we can kind of naturally share things about ourselves and in appropriate ways. And students really appreciate that. Okay, so moving on to how do we design our courses? So what are the assessments? What are the activities we should use? And we have to ask, what is a good use of technology? What is a good use of online learning? And so I love this tweet that I saw many years ago. But here we see a daughter gave her mom an e-reader, and the mom took it and started using it as a bookmark for her regular books, right? So she probably liked the e-reader. It's probably a very good bookmark, but she didn't change anything that she did really. Maybe she received some benefit from the technology, but she wasn't maximizing the benefit that she could have from that technology, correct? So when we're teaching, oftentimes we do the same thing. We receive technology and we don't really change much of what we're doing. We try to replicate everything that we've always done with the technology. And one thing that we're going to really stress here is that you should be teaching differently. So the next slide, we see what a course is made of. A course is made up of learning objectives. Those don't really change very much. But then we also have assessments and activities, and those can change, especially if you're moving from an in-person environment to an online environment. Those should change. You should think differently about those things. So we see in the next slide a framework that we're calling the RAT. So the next slide. So RATs, does technology replace, amplify, or transform your teaching? So let's go through a quick example here. The R If you go down, instead of having students handwrite an essay, you might have them type an essay. So you're digitizing what you've always done. You're replacing it with technology. There's some benefits, but really it's the same essay. So then if you go to amplifies on the next slide, maybe you take that essay and then you have them create a blog. So now you're shifting the audience. It might be the same words, but now you can add pictures and video, and other people can view and comment those on those essays. So it's amplifying that opportunity for students, but it's still kind of the same thing, right? So we see on the next slide with transforms, maybe instead of writing an essay, you want your students to create a video. So one of my students created this video and I loved it. It's a rap battle, if you've ever seen those online, but it's with puppets. And so she's talking about the American Revolutionary War with puppets in a video. That's very different than writing an essay on the American Revolutionary War, right? So you can actually use technology to completely transform what students are doing and how you're assessing them. So on the next slide, the other part is PIC. So we started with a RAT, now let's talk about PIC. Is students' use of technology passive, interactive, or creative? So let's talk about what that means. And I also just want to point you to Royce Kimmons developed this framework. This isn't us, so you can see the citation there. But it's a great framework that we've decided to use here. So passive is, can you put your feet up on the table and just passively participate? So many of you are doing that now, right? Where you're just watching, you're not interacting in the chat or anything, and that's totally fine. It's a good use of technology to kind of provide information. Students are consuming that information passively, but learning can also be interactive. Those of you that are interacting in the chat, that's an interactive use of technology, right? Or if students are playing interactive games, that's a great way where they do something and the technology responds to them, right? So the other thing is creative. You can actually have your students create something. So similar to the rap battle video or an essay, or in this case, an image, students can actually use technology to create something. And oftentimes that's a great use of technology. So in the next slide, we can put this together. So we have the RAT and the PIC, we combine that, we have PIC-RAT. So you can see on the bottom of this framework, we have replaces, amplifies, and transforms. And then moving up, we have passive, interactive, and creative. So you can look at what you're doing and you can say, you know, what I'm doing is just replacing what we would be doing otherwise, and it's passive. So that would be a PR on the framework. So if you go down the next slide, we can see, I'll highlight that. That's a good use of technology. For many of you, that's what we're doing now, right? It's passive and it replaces what we would do if we could be together, although we couldn't. But we also want to move up. So we see on the next slide that we also want to move to the other types of technology use. So CT is students are creating something in a way that transforms their learning. And that's always a goal, but you can't do that every lesson. I wouldn't even try to do that every lesson. All of these are good. It's just a matter of, are you staying down at the passive and replaces level, or sometimes are you getting up to the creative and transforms level? So to the next slide. Okay, Joan.
All right, so let me give you a couple examples that connect to this framework. And I'm going to talk about if you're going to use a book or do some book reading or even storytelling with your English language students. So we're going to be here on this row on passive. And if we go to the next slide, you'll see I'm going to show you how you might think about telling a story or using a book. Now, if I'm working with young learners, I might think, okay, I'm going to do what I do in my classroom, which is I like to use big books like this. Okay, maybe some of you like to use big books too to read to your young learners. And I might say, okay, I'm going to read them this story and use this great big book that they love. All right, so let me demonstrate. This story is called A Big Lesson for little frog. Okay. Little frog looks up. He sees monkey in a tree. All right, so how is this going? Well, if you ask me, it's not going so well because this book is very big and this screen is quite small. And so you might want to think about, oh, I use this every day in my face-to-face class, but maybe in an online environment, this is not as useful. Okay, so you might want to think about perhaps doing it a different way. Okay, so you might replace that, okay, with a little book, the same thing. All right, let's see how this goes if I use this. Okay, a big lesson for little frog. Little frog looks up. He sees monkey in a tree. Monkey says, "Look at me! I can swing through the trees. Can you swing too?" All right, how is it going? Maybe a little bit better because I can hold this up and it's a lot easier to use on a small screen. All right, now let's think of it in a different way. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So perhaps I might be just using what I would use in a face-to-face class, but maybe it'll be easier if I amplify this by using an electronic version of this and posting it. Okay, so here I have an electronic version. Let's see how this goes. Little frog looks up. He sees monkey in a tree. Monkey says, "Look at me! I can swing through the trees. Can you swing too?" All right, so how is that going? That might work a little bit better, but for what reasons? Perhaps I have my hands free and I can gesture, look up, right? See, swing through the trees. Okay, so my hands are free. I can help make the input comprehensible. Now, let's transform this and see another way we might be able to use a story with students. All right, in the next slide, we actually have a video. Okay, and so let's watch a little bit of this video and see how it goes.
This story is called A Big Lesson for Little Frog. Little Frog looks up. He sees monkey in a tree. Monkey says, "Look at me! I can swing through the trees. Can you swing too?" Little Frog says, "No, I can't swing through the trees." Parrot flies down to the tree. Parrot says, "Look at me! I can fly from tree to tree. Can you fly too?" Little Frog says, "No, I can't fly." Giraffe reaches up with his long neck and eats leaves high in the tree. Little Frog is sad. Giraffe sees Little Frog and asks, "Why are you sad, Little Frog?" Little Frog says, "Monkey can swing. Parrot can fly. You can eat leaves high in the tree. I am sad because I can't do those things."
All right, I think we could see enough of the video. I don't want to take too much time, but you get the idea. Okay, so here we've now transformed this book reading using a video of the story. Now, these are different types of deliveries for a book. And you might want to think about what are the advantages of each. Okay, because maybe if I'm holding it, I can point to words, right? More easily, I can point to the pictures. But maybe I can focus students on other things if I use electronic version. And then maybe students with a video could be watching it with their parents to prepare for the next class. There's different ways to use it, but start to think about how to engage your learners in this way. Now, maybe many of you like to use videos with your students. If we take a look at the next slide, there's places where you can find free videos that you can use with even teacher resources. If you have young learners, you can find videos through Storyline Online, where all of the books are read by some famous actors. Or there's videos on National Geographic that are excellent content, that are free, that are even downloadable. Now, if you are going through the internet and looking for videos for your students to use, you might want to think about a good way to select the videos to make sure they are appropriate for your class. Let's take a look at the next slide.
Real quickly, just wondering, Joan, with the links that you were sharing, we had a couple of questions about whether there are some good resources for older learners too, or if it's just for younger learners on those websites.
Oh yeah, so the videos in National Geographic, those are excellent for older learners. So they connect to various types of content like science and also culture and on all different topics. And so those, like I said, free. You can even download them and use them. And so it would be for the range of learners. And actually, I'll show one of those videos in a minute. So if people want to take a look and just have a sampling of one. So let's say you were to go to look for videos on that National Geographic Learning page that are free. You might want to think about and keep in mind the word cameos. Okay, so each one stands for something that you should think about when you are selecting videos for your students. So C in cameos stands for comprehensible. So first thing you should think about is, okay, is the language in this video comprehensible for my students? Is it at the right level? Is it maybe just above what they're able to understand and produce so they can learn new language? And the next one, next slide, A, stands for age appropriate. So is the video content appropriate for your student's age? And we're kind of talking about that. Maybe the video we just saw was for young learners. We'll see a video maybe for older learners, and you can decide if that's appropriate for your students. And I really suggest that even if you find what you think is a cool video on a topic that you're learning about, please watch the video from beginning to the end to make sure that it is appropriate for your students, because sometimes we see a video, we think it's cool, and then something pops up that's not appropriate for our learners. Next, M stands for meaningful. Now, you might find a video that just teaches about the alphabet or teaches a certain grammar point. But if you want to use a video, also you want to make sure you're showing language in a meaningful context that helps students to learn how the language is used. And also remember, it should be meaningful to your students. Okay, the next one, E, engaging. So is it engaging? Is it interesting for your students? Is this a topic they're going to like? Sometimes it's useful to give a survey to your students to find out, what are they into now? What are the things that they're interested in, that they want to learn about? And you can find videos related to those. Next, very important, O, objectives. Is this video aligned with your learning objectives of your lesson? Making sure that it is indeed going to further the learning process. And the last one, S, supportive. So does the video support students' comprehension of the language? So even if there's some new words, are there useful visuals that support the language learning? Are there text, subtitles that students can also use to help support their learning? Now, if it isn't fully supportive of learning new language, then, of course, you might still use the video if it has C, A, M, E, and O, but then you have to provide that support and scaffold the learning by helping them learn new words and help them make that input comprehensible. Okay, let's take a look at a sample video. This one did come from National Geographic, and try to decide, does it have cameos for you? All right.
Elephants are like humans. If you love them, they will love you too. The elephants are here because they don't have their mothers. Their mothers have been killed by people. Others have been died because of no food, enough food for them. Others because of diseases. Elephants, they love each other. Yeah, they are like us. Like our elephants here, they are not from the same area. They are from the whole country. But when they come here, they make friends.
All right. Why don't we stop the video here? I love that scene where they're playing soccer. All right, so when you take a look, see, does this have cameos? Does it have enough support? Is it comprehensible for your students? Does it meet your learning objectives? All right, so I hope those samples give you an idea of how you might use videos in your classroom. Now,
yeah, and just really quickly before
Sure.
we continue on, just wanted to remind everyone that we have our wonderful YouTube channel, youtube.com/State American English, which also has some great videos for your learners and also for teachers. And we encourage you as well to take a look there and consider these tips and tools, whether or not those videos meet those criteria that Joan has shared with us this morning.
Excellent. Yes, take a look at those. See if they have cameos. All right, so when we think about our assessments, we also might want to think about this PIC-RAT model. What are our students creating in order to be able to show that they are able to also use the language? So in this case, this comes from a unit about extreme sports. And it's for learners who are about 11 to 12 years old, around 6th grade, 7th grade, or it could even be used for older learners too, because a lot of people love extreme sports and like learning about them. Now, in this example, you see that the original assessment, if we were in a face-to-face class, was to create a brochure about an extreme sports camp. And that's great. You can have your students make the brochure and then take a picture and show it in your class, or even present it. But you could also try to amplify that activity. So if we take a look at the next slide, you'll see they could also create an electronic brochure. And in this case, we use Google Drawings to just create an electronic image of that brochure. Now, in addition to that, if you do it electronically, you could also even embed a photo. Or embed photos or videos in order to show the sport being done. Let's look at the next slide. And you can see here, instead of just a photo, a video was embedded showing somebody who was doing an extreme sport, doing the skateboarding. Okay, you could also, as you can see in the next slide, even post it in something like a blog and embed that into something that is about that extreme sports camp. And in that case, the brochure is there, as well as more information about each of the sports with video. All right, or let's take a look at the next slide. There's actually a video. So one of the teachers that I'm working with from Greece, her name is Anastasia. Her 2 students really wanted to make a video, and she helped them to be able to brainstorm the ideas. And then the 2 students who were 11 years old created this video using Beyond. Let's take a look at it.
Highlining by Amalia and Cristiana. Highlining is an extreme sport. People walk across a rope tens of meters above the ground or the water. People can do it all year round. In winter, in spring, in summer, or in autumn. Highlining is a very dangerous sport, and only people with experience and many skills can do it. To do it, you need a mainline of webbing, backup webbing, either climbing or obstacle rope. Now, one joke. If you fall, then the only way to survive is God. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I just love them. All right, so you can transform that activity and let students be creative to create a product that shows they learn the language of the unit and also show their interests and their creativity. So again, something that you can make sure you do is provide students choices, options, so they can choose however they want to be able to show that they've met the objectives. So I always do this with my students, and in this case, you can see one student used PIC-RAT to create an infographic about the topic of the unit, and another one of my students wrote and sang a song about it. I don't think we have time for it, so we'll move on. But the idea is to give your students choice to be able to show they've met your learning objectives. Real quick, if you are assessing your learning outcomes, in this case it's about animals and naming animals and being able to describe them. Moving on to the next slide, you can see that again, you might have something that is like a poster activity where students choose their favorite animal, they do research, they make a card and use pictures and then describe the animal. Now, instead of just doing this activity and taking a picture, you could transform it and have them create something else. Let's take a look at the next slide. Okay, here students are using ChatterPix to create their animal reports.
Frog is a amphibian. It is covered with skin. A frog eats bugs. Frogs live in ground. I like that frogs can be poisonous. An iguana is a reptile. It is covered with scaly skin. An iguana eats plants. And iguanas live in hot places. I like iguanas.
All right, so just real quickly, I'll just show you how you can use ChatterPix. Okay, ChatterPix is an app that you can just put on your phone. Okay, and it's so easy to use. All right, so it's so easy to use. All you have to do is you take a photo, and I can just use anything here, this storybook. I'm going to take a photo of the cover, just the frog. Okay, so here's the frog. I draw a line on the frog's mouth, and then I just record what I want to say. Hi, everyone. Happy to see you. And then you play it. Hi, everyone. Happy to see you. Okay, and it moves the mouth. So that's how you use ChatterPix, and it's a great way to do an alternative assessment that transforms the activity. All right, let's move on to the next slide. And I think we might need to move ahead. Here's an example of the same one, the penguin, using ChatterPix.
I'm a penguin.
All right, so the question is, can you still assess students just like the original project? I think you can, right? So in the rubric, did the students do research? Did they use pictures? Did they describe the animals? And did they write it in sentences? So in this case, the students use the ChatterPix to read their sentences, and you can assess your students in that way. All right, over to you, Jered.
Thank you. So one thing that we do a lot as teachers is provide feedback. So we see in the next slide, we grade a lot. We grade, we provide comments to students. So that's one way that we interact with students, especially online. It's an important way. So if we look at the next slide, we see that feedback should be timely, friendly, specific. That's hard to do for every student, but there are some strategies that you can use online that can help. So if you look at the next slide, maybe you have a rubric, so a checklist rubric, like did the students do research? Did they use pictures? That type of thing, that can be really helpful. And then depending on the grade level, you might want to use emojis or stickers or digital stickers and provide them with really specific feedback. So in a sense, that's interactive and it replaces what you would do in person. So on the next slide, you can see that you can actually give feedback in a different way. So we'll just watch about 15, 20 seconds of this video. Here's a teacher providing feedback to all of our students using Flipgrid.
We say hi. Hi, Boris. Meet my puppy Ludo, guys. I am here to tell you that the word F-I-N-I-T-E is not finite. It's finite. So I know that we might think it's finite because we say infinite when we mean an amount.
Here we see that she was correcting their language, right? That'd be really hard to do in text. She also gives feedback sometimes by recording the screen. So if students did a website, she can jump on and record the screen and describe what she's seen and providing feedback that way, and then easily sending them the link to watch later. So the next slide, students can also create discussions and things like that. So this is a great example of being interactive using technology, using Zoom or something else where we can all get there on time. But we also need to remember that it's hard for everyone to participate in those types of environments. So in the next slide, we can see, rather than Zoom, maybe what you want to do is have a discussion forum for students where everyone can participate, everyone can post, and one student isn't going to dominate the conversation, or a teacher isn't going to dominate the conversation. Another way to do that, instead of text in the next slide, you can actually have them post videos. So you can have students post videos on tools like Flipgrid, and it's a different way to communicate. And in essence, they're creating something new. So this student created a mini video that was kind of cool, right? He wrote out the script and then presented that. So you can see in the next slide, we just want to have a few takeaways for you. Takeaway number one is form communities. We're separated, but it's important to form communities. The other takeaway is that we should teach differently. We should assess differently. We should interact with students differently. We are in a different environment, and we can't do the same things that we've always done, right? So we want to leave you with some resources. One resource is the PIC-RAT video. It's an animated video that goes more in depth to the PIC-RAT framework that we've been using here. The other one is, it was mentioned at the start, we have written a free book. So this book is paper, but it's also online, that you can download the PDF. You can read it online. There's interactive videos and elements throughout the book. So that's our gift to you. Before you access the book, there is a survey. So if you go to that link at the bottom, or the QR code, it's a survey. And what's nice about the survey is it'll ask you some questions, and then at the end, it'll provide you with a blended teaching score and some feedback on what you should improve to get ready for online teaching or blended teaching. And then at the end of that, it'll give you a link to the book, so you can access the book and download it and read it however you want. But hopefully those resources are helpful, and we hope that you take advantage of those.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much for this excellent presentation, Joan and Jered. Before we sign off, I want to give each of you the opportunity to just say goodbye to our wonderful participants, and then we can close out.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. It's been really great meeting with you.
Thanks all. It was really enjoyable. Good luck.
All right, thank you so much, Joan and Jered. What a really wonderful presentation where we learned a lot about all different resources that we can use in our classrooms that we may already have in our homes, and other ideas and opportunities to explore other tools as well. So thank you so much, both of you. And now you have an opportunity, everyone, to receive a digital badge today for your participation. Please go to the link that we're sharing in the chat box and in the comment section and fill out the survey one time. There are 3 questions about today's webinar. You must answer 2 out of 3 multiple choice questions correctly. And once you've done so, you should expect to receive your badge within about a week. We want to remind you that this survey and also the other survey that we're sharing related to the free downloadable book are both very optional. And when you share your information there, that's optional for you and something that you can choose to do, but definitely not required. We're just so happy that each of you could be with us here today. So again, thank you participants for your exciting and wonderful comments, questions, and ideas. It was wonderful to be here with you today. And we look forward to seeing you for our next webinar, which will be on May 6th. And that will be the start of our American English Live Series 8. So thanks again, and we'll see you all very soon.